Cormac McGovern asks, what is your opinion of the Wii U? I traded my PS4 for one, and I'm enjoying it more than I did both the Xbox One and PS4. Will you be getting a Wii U?
I don't see a Wii U, actually, amongst this collection.
I know. You know, it's funny, because I get asked, do I have a Wii U? It's expected, right? And I don't. It's weird because... First of all, I am usually not an early adopter when it comes to stuff like that because, frankly, because generally it's been my experience that that first like launch title thing that all those games are usually not the best, right? Okay. And so I want to jump in when there's like 5 or 10 games that are must buy.
All right.
And so now I think there is 5 or 10 must buy Wii U games, but I just haven't done it because I have a PlayStation 4. And I play it all the time, and I'm good, right?
And you're not going to do what he did and trade your PlayStation 4
No, because I really do love the PlayStation 4, and I'm good with it for now. Like, for instance, I'm not even considering an Xbox One.
Okay.
Even though there are a couple games like Forza Horizon I'd love to play, I just don't need it, right?
Sure.
I'll play on the
down the road, maybe.
Oh, and that's the thing.
Right.
I want a Wii U, but I keep pushing it off. I'm thinking, next year, Zelda's going to be pushed out till next year. That'll be the perfect time to get like a Wii U, right? So, but it's tempting.
It is. Well, and by that time, maybe there's the Zelda edition of the Wii U.
That's what I was thinking.
And it's going to come with Mario Kart, and it's going to come with Super Mario Land 3D and all that.
Yeah,
so.
But no, you own one.
I own one day one. Midnight release.
Okay.
I couldn't wait for the Wii U to come out. And I know, even after I had a Wii U, I was like, they probably could have done something like this with the Wii and just use the 3DS capability to do what they do with the gamepad on the Wii U.
Oh, interesting.
I do love the Wii U.
Okay.
I love my PlayStation 4. I look back. I don't know if that trade doesn't sound good to me on my end, but I did.
Because I think you should own both. Really.
You should have both.
Yeah.
But I also did when the Xbox, the first one, came out in 2001, whenever it came out. Almost 3 months later, I did trade that for a Game Boy Advance SP.
Well, the launch titles for the original Xbox. I mean, it was.
You had Halo.
Was it a launch title? Oh, okay.
But outside of Halo, you had Shrek. I mean, I'm trying to think of the other games that I had for it.
Yeah, Blood.
Shrek 2 on the GameCube.
And my friends laughed at me
good.
for that trade. I traded an Xbox One with Halo for a Game Boy Advance SP. But I got way more play out of my Game Boy Advance. I still today get play out of my Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah.
So the trade is one thing, but I do love my Wii U.
I haven't played my Game Boy Advance.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm not that I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy, but I love all of what Nintendo does.
Yeah, well, and again, you need their console to play their games. Right. That's the bottom line, right?
And I don't use everything the Wii U has to offer. I don't use like the Wii TV, which is actually going out of the way anyway.
Yeah,
there is a Skyping type capability where you can patch into other people and their friends.
That was awful.
The friend system is still kind of wonky a little bit for me, but it's better than it was with like the Wii.
Definitely.
Or whatever they tried before that.
Video
too.
chat, awful.
You just reminded me, like, one of the things that I always bank on whenever
you can only use the video chat app. It's the only way of doing any audio.
Like, woohoo! Like, it's been a couple years. I get to buy all these games cheap.
Right.
Except for the Wii U, because some of those Wii U titles, like, I think Pikmin on the Wii U is becoming really hard to find now and expensive.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, crap. Well, should I just jump now? I mean, because normally that's not the case. Normally, like, towards the end of it, like at PlayStation 3,
right,
so many of those games are cheap. But I feel like the Wii U and Nintendo titles, they don't always go down.
The Nintendo titles are always going to be the same. If you're going to play it, I mean, sometimes it might be a good idea to just, if it's a first-party Nintendo title like the Zelda, like the Pikmin, just buy it even if you don't have a system.
Yeah.
Because if you get the system later on, great. If not, the game's not going to devalue at all.
Yeah, and I do want one. It's just that, again, it's that mental thing.
That's the mindset right there.
Right. And it's not, I mean, the other part of it is people call it the kid system. There was a conversation at some media store, and I'm in line, and the employee and the person behind me in line, they're kind of talking back and forth, like, oh, well, Xbox has this and this, and PlayStation has this and this. And then one of them kind of said, but we can both agree that Nintendo should get out of the video game business. I was like, how would you say that? They're like, oh, it's
Have they heard of the 3DS? It's doing pretty well.
It's pretty good, And they're talking about, oh, it's because they're older teenagers. They're like, oh, that game system's for kids. And that's such a ridiculous comment.
Older teenagers don't know how to represent these days.
A Wii U. So why would you? I'd be like,
One.
how many people by raise of hands never had a Power Wheels growing up? because my parents were not going to afford, $200 for a system that's going to break on me.
Okay, so now this does also lead into the conversation of the next console for Nintendo, because I do feel like a new console. I mean, they've obviously announced the NX or whatever it's called. The sort of like working title of it. It does feel like that could happen sooner than later, because the Wii U is pretty underpowered compared to some of the other consoles out there, and so it's very possible that maybe E3 next year we will hear about that, and maybe they'll drop the price of the Wii U. They don't need to, but it'd be interesting if they did.
It's very likely, actually.
So you don't have one yet.
I know.
You're going to get one eventually.
I will. So.
Okay, and even if you don't have one yet, wait for another first-party title to come out, because they will absolutely have the new bundle package with the new game, and it'll probably come with other games.
That's probably what I'll do.
And you already have a great library to choose from, so...
Yeah, it's true. At day one, I could pick at least 10 games.
Right. And my kids love the Wii U because of the gamepad, and so many games feature just the touchscreen, because they're kind of the iPad generation, where that's what they know. They look at a PlayStation controller and an Xbox controller, and they're like, there's 1,000 buttons.
Oh,
I'm holding the Starship Enterprise here, and I have no idea what I'm doing. But a Wii U gamepad, they can pick that up, and they use it for, Netflix and stuff like that too. So
it's just more.
The Wii U,
so like my 10-year-old Laura loves the Wii U.
It's underrated for other entertainment purposes. You can use Netflix. The internet browser just to watch YouTube videos is very good.
This question was asked by one of my Patreon contributors, who also helps support my YouTube channel and videos. I want to thank you very much. In addition to being able to ask me questions like this in a private message board, you also get early access to all of my videos and some other really...
So, I'll say my stance on the Wii U right now. Wii U, I think, is an awesome console. Honestly, I haven't... it's easily my most used console still right now. I still use my 360 and my GameCube though, so it's not like I get bored with systems easily. But the Wii U, I think it has a lot to offer. There's a lot more variety than people give it credit for. Recently, not too much going on. Like Splatoon's the last big thing, I guess. I will concede that they haven't been consistently throwing out heavy hitters, but actually, this time of year, I don't see any heavy hitters really. At least for me, Xbox One, PS4, I don't see any heavy hitters coming out. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I actually think it's very reasonable, his stance on the whole Wii U thing here. He will get it eventually, just like he'll get every system eventually. But yeah, guys, I'd encourage you to try out the Wii U, because I really think it's worth the value.